This might get weird.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
Well, then cheers, Grace Helbig.
Cheers, Mamrie Hart.
That's right. I'm drinking water, bitch.
Whoa, what happened?
No flavorings, no bubbles, no nothing.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah.
You've been better. I know. This is, the sign of so many things.
No, I mean, this has nothing to do with the water, except that, I don't know if you saw my Instagram post yesterday, but yesterday I had like a day that was just felt like a panic attack.
Oh, yeah.
For no reason. It might have just been like a residual travel, drinking, whatever. Mm-hmm. But it was one of those days, and I was just like, when you have a day where you're focused on like feeling weird and like not drinking, it's like I said last week. I was like, holy shit, do you drink more water?
Yeah. You're like, my body is literally telling me in so many ways that it can that I can't keep going like this. I need to go back to the absolute basics of its life resources, which is water.
I feel like I've been a cactus and now I'm a succulent.
Wow, good for you.
Thank you.
Have you felt better?
No, not
It's just
at all.
boring.
It's just boring. It's just very boring. Yeah, exactly.
I get why Crystal Light was created.
I
to
drank
make
it
water
yesterday.
more fun.
I love it. I also love your sweater. You're rocking some dinosaurs today.
Thank you. Noel Fielding is now my official style icon.
We love to hear it.
But yeah, I went on to buy sweaters for, what I thought would be fall in Los Angeles, which it is not yet. Mm-hmm. It's still like 80 degrees today. So yeah, I went to buy in the hopes that I would break out of my cartoon rut of wearing only leggings and sweatshirts.
I love that you're breaking out of a cartoon rut by wearing a sweater covered in cartoon dinosaurs.
Covered in cartoon dinosaurs while wearing leggings and sneakers.
There we go.
Baby steps. We're all taking baby steps. Happy to those that celebrate early Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
This will be the day before, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I am excited to eat.
Yeah.
I just went to the grocery store this afternoon and it was not a nightmare, which was lovely.
So you're going to be cooking.
I'm going to be cooking, but it's just Chip and I. We're not hosting anyone. And I already make our portions absurd.
Yeah.
Like just for a regular dinner. Mm-hmm. I cook for like 6 people and it's the 2 of us. And then we either overeat or then we like convince ourselves we're going to have leftovers. Or you know what he does?
What?
He always, because he is great at cleaning the kitchen. Like I cook, he cleans, and he'll always pack it up for leftovers. And I'm like, good and fucking well, we're not going to eat those leftovers.
I thought Chip was a leftover person. No, I know you're not.
I'm not a big one, but like I just want something new the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, I try not to be super wasteful, but what happens is he'll pack them up and I'll look at him and I'll go, you're never going to eat that. Yeah. And he's like, yes, I will. And then I have to throw it away weeks later. I mean, I threw away some pot roast today. Yeah. That could have like just shot up on legs and walked away.
Yeah. It should have been donated to science because there was some stuff going on there. Yeah. It's a bit of role reversal in the Elliot Helbig household that Elliot doesn't like leftovers and he won't eat them. So when I see him put them in the fridge, I'm like, I know you're not going to do that. I love leftovers. However, my eyes are bigger than my leftover stomach where I'll put like everything in there thinking I might want this. Don't want to give this away just yet. I don't want to part with this just yet. And then, I just threw away some street corn from a few weeks ago this morning.
Damn, that street corn went back to where it came.
Back to the streets, baby. We tried to rehabilitate you.
Street corn.
Back on the streets.
No, I'm making Thanksgiving dinner, but I'm being less like precious about it. Like I'm making stuffing, but I got like a mix that I'm going to like jazz up with celery and onions and spices and stuff. I'm not like making cornbread the day before and buying bread to go stale and doing like, it's like such an intense, like everything has to be Ina Garten style.
Stuffing is probably my number one for
Fuck
Thanksgiving. Yeah. It is so good. I don't know why stuffing isn't a food that carries on throughout the rest of the year.
Because if you had it all the time, would you appreciate it as much? If you could get a side of stuffing at fucking Carl's Jr.,
I don't go there very often.
Well, okay, I'm sorry, KFC. If you get it at KFC.
To me, it rivals mashed potatoes, which are a classic. And they're glorified on Thanksgiving, but they're also like the cornerstone of all holiday dishes and just, fast food, KFC, all of that throughout the year that I'm like, why is stuffing in the shadows of mashed potatoes.
You know what I think is cute? When people do the stuffing muffins, because
Ooh.
I like the edges of the stuffing pan.
See, I like the crispy top with the soft inside.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Do you put cranberry sauce on your stuffing?
No.
Are you not cranberry sauce at all?
It's fine. I don't hate it. But look, I love a savory sweet combo. Guys, we got a lot to talk about this week. Clearly, we're not stalling at all.
And there's elements of sour in a cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
At least the way I make it.
I just don't love it. I want full on savory for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Kind of meals.
Do you want to hear something controversial?
I guess. I don't know. I might want to remember myself as I am now before I've heard this.
Well, because like you said, mashed potatoes are the cornerstone.
Yeah.
I'm doing scalloped potatoes.
Well, this isn't this the big, I feel like we've talked about this before. I think a few Thanksgivings ago, the big Thanksgiving frenzy that you and Chip had of making us Thanksgiving dinner down in Palm Springs, the scallop mashed potatoes, I have a vague like PTSD memory of you having very upsetting, feverish feelings about how Chip needed them, but you didn't think anyone else would eat them.
No, that's because he wanted to get some like Betty Crocker fucking instant shit. And I was like, we don't do that in this home.
Whoa.
I'm kind of doing it now. But
yeah, I'm like, get on board. It's pretty good.
No, but I'm going to do, I truly looked up Ina Garten's recipe.
Ah, okay.
And I'm doing like a Gruyere scallop potato. I was just like, I need to do something that's a little bit unique.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, speaking of like Food Network chefs.
Yeah.
You've heard the news.
Bobby Flay struck a deal.
He struck a deal. He's
Thank
back.
God. I pulled the arrow out of my heart.
What does that mean for you?
Hopefully it means next season I'm a judge on Be Bobby Flay. Because I was truly like, what are the goddamn odds that you get asked to do a show, you can't do it that time, and then literally, Grace, 2 days later, it was like, after a 25-year relationship, Bobby Flay is exiting Food Network. Do you follow any Food Network hosts on Instagram?
I do not.
Oh.
I don't. I haven't broken. I've only started slowly following some of Real Housewife people. So like I haven't broken too much of the seal of following like the people that I see on TV.
See, I feel like Real Housewives people and like Bachelor types.
Yeah.
I follow them, and then months later, I'm like, oh,
We're
wow,
done.
I'm over this. But Food Network, I follow Alex Gurnishelli, Bobby Flay, Sonny Anderson, and I'm blanking on his name, but he's the Sandwich King. He's a cutie.
The Sandwich King.
Yeah, he like won one of the first Food Network hosts.
Gotcha.
Food Network, one of those things. That Guy Fieri one. But anyway,
yes.
all of them posted in solidarity with Bobby yesterday and was like, welcome back, friend. I'm so happy. You were like, and I'm like, was Bobby Flay's PR people like, hey, everyone's going to think he's a dick for getting this much money. So we need you all to post being like, Bobby's here.
He's back in the fam. Wow.
Uh-huh.
I mean, when it's that overwhelmingly obvious, it feels a bit.
It felt like they got a group letter sent out.
Didn't it get reported that like Guy Fieri signed like an $80 million 3-year contract? Yeah, recently.
Earned it.
Where are the parades and the Instagrams of support for Guy Fieri getting what he got? And so now the speculation is that Bobby must have signed a bigger situation.
I think he wanted $100 million.
That's for 3 years.
I adore Bobby Flay, but the delivery is deadpan. Chip does an impression of Bobby Flay.
He seems tired and over it to me. At least Captain Flavortown is working his octaves.
Bringing the heat. He's
coming in hot. He might get cold, but then he gets hot again. And Bobby Flay just comes in.
It says it.
Over it.
Whenever at the end of every beat, sorry guys, this is the only Food Network and food related episode.
It's a food week.
It's a food week. But at the end of Beat Bobby Flay, whatever the ingredient is or something like that, he'll make one monotone pun and then hit the bell. And then that's like the end of the show. Like, give me one ingredient.
Bell pepper.
Okay. He would look at it and he was like, he'd look at it and be like, you tried to pepper me with competition, but I got the closing bell. Boom. And then he'd be out.
Yeah, he seems.
But he delivers it exactly like that every friggin' time.
I guess that's his shtick now. I don't know. I don't remember him.
Boring?
Yeah, I don't remember him ever like wildly likable. I guess he was just like young and attractive-ish comparative to the other Food Network
He was
hosts.
one of the first celebrity chefs on TV.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm not even drinking bubbles.
Well, that's like my looking up stuff to talk about for the podcast this week had been extremely limited because Bake Off finale.
Don't tell me anything.
I don't know anything.
I haven't seen Fridays. I've been waiting for Chip to get home tonight.
It's happening already. It doesn't happen in the U.S. till Friday. But
I haven't seen the semifinals.
I know, but the final is today in the UK.
So UK is going to be tweeting.
I opened Twitter for a second. It said Bake Off trending. And I put my phone against the wall. I was like, I can't. And now I can't look at Twitter because I'm not savvy enough to be able to block Bake Off without seeing things about Bake Off.
This is terrible. Why would they put it?
I don't know.
Up at a different time.
I don't know. So it's out in the world. And that's the other thing. I started slowly following some of the bakers this season on Instagram from Bake Off. So obviously they shoot to the top of my algorithm.
Oh, no.
So on Instagram, I have to like open it, turn my phone away and like slowly reveal what is there because I want to know. I'm not going to tell you a thing about last week's episode.
Really?
But you have to watch.
Is it going to be crazy?
I don't even want to say anything because I don't want to hint in any direction.
Okay.
But,
I appreciate
I'm
you.
being a very respectful friend right now. I will say we got, in terms of following people on like, Food Network and HGTV, we got super obsessed with My Lottery Dream Home the other night.
I don't know what that is.
It's on HGTV. It's been happening for 10 seasons. Okay. The host of it is this wild guy named David Bromstad, who won the very first HGTV renovation star. And, like that competition for renovators, and then he got his own show. But now he hosts My Lottery Dream Home, where he takes people that have recently won the lottery and he helps them find their dream home. And he's head to toe tattoos. He's this like flamboyant gay man from like Tampa, Florida. He wears giant furs constantly. He is so.
Maybe that's not who I want to. Maybe we don't have the same taste.
It's so great and so wonderful. And this most recent a couple months ago episode, because he couldn't shoot any in the pandemic obviously, was him finding his dream home. However, I forgot that I followed him like drunkenly on Instagram the other day. It popped up and I was like, what is going on here? That David is out there getting people what they dream about.
I will check it out.
This holiday season, we know that the best gift that we can give to ourselves is a good night's sleep. And sure, you can try all the gimmicks like weighted blankets and mattress toppers, but if your mattress sucks, your sleep is gonna suck. It's just linear math. So get a mattress that doesn't suck. In fact, get the best of the best, a Purple mattress. Purple mattresses are the best because they're the only ones around with the Gel Flex Grid. It's a super stretchy, ultra squishy material that adapts and flexes around pressure points, supports and cushions you in all the right places, and doesn't retain heat. And unlike memory foam, which turns out remembers way too much, the Gel Flex Grid bounces back as you move and shift. I actually have one of Purple's pillows, the Purple Harmony, that also has this Gel Flex Grid, and it is fantastic. You've heard in this episode that Mamrie and I are night sweaters, and this pillow truly doesn't make me feel shame for it. It cools head to toe, well, head to head, side head, back head, the other side head. So if you are at all interested in getting, interested in getting a great night's sleep, start with having a great mattress. Get a Purple mattress. Go to purple.com/TMGW10 and use code TMGW10. For a limited time, you can get 10% off any order of $200 or more. That's purple.com/TMGW10. Code TMGW10 for 10% off any order of $200 or more. Purple.com/TMGW10. Promo code TMGW10. Terms apply.
The season of gift giving is here, but with MeUndies, you'll get a little something for everyone on your list and yourself too. And may I suggest trying out their pajamas? Y'all know I love a onesie moment, and their pajamas with the hood is like the softest feeling nightwear I've ever experienced. I'm obsessed, and don't even get me started on the prints. I've got everything from orca whales to disco ball Star Wars. You gotta give it a shot. Well, MeUndies is cranking up the comfort this holiday holiday season with new classic plaid and holiday sweater prints. Their undies, loungewear, and sleepwear are made out of a soft, breathable, stretchy fabrics that are perfect for getting cozy by the fire with a mug of hot cocoa that might or might not be spiked. Make the whole fam smile with matching PJ sets or spoil your partner with plush robes and slippers, and whatever you choose, everyone will be rolling into the new year comfier than before. Available in sizes XS through 4XL, MeUndies has a little something for everyone on your list. And if you're looking for more inspiration, just check out their holiday gift guide for all things cozy and comfy. You gotta get in there. And MeUndies has a great offer for our listeners. Listen to this. For the first time purchasers, you get 15% off and free shipping right to your door. Your days of fighting for your life in the mall parking lot are over, okay? To get 15% off your first order, free shipping, and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com/TMGW. That's MeUndies.com/TMGW. I wanted to tell you, we did our show in Phoenix last week, which
Thank
you guys,
you for everyone that came out.
the last 10 or so minutes of this podcast is going to be that live one because it was very fun.
Very fun.
But when we went to the lounge. We went to the
in
Delta
the airport
Lounge
the next morning. Yeah.
the next morning, and we were chilling, and we got there too early as per usual, but we just wanted to be safe because it was the Friday before Thanksgiving is one of the craziest days of the year.
I have no problem paying for entry to the lounge to sit there for a couple hours, where I would pay for drinks at a bar somewhere else in the airport.
You. So we had, she had her vodsods. I had my mimosa, but really light on the orange juice.
Yes.
We were sitting there, but to my right, because we were at a table that was like a cafe table. We were lined up beside people.
Yeah.
Not much privacy. To my right was an old man.
Yes.
Just fiddling on his Dell.
Yeah, he had a Dell computer. Yes, I do remember.
I don't even remember. I was just guessing.
No, I remember. Yeah, I remember he was facing away from me, but next to you, and I remember seeing your eyes just look over at whatever he was doing on his laptop.
Really?
I was like, there she goes.
Okay. I looked to his laptop one time.
Okay.
And he had, it was it looked like a newsletter.
Okay.
And the name of the newsletter or website, I couldn't tell, was Wingman.
Wingman. Okay.
Wingman.
Yeah.
Is someone your wingman?
Yeah.
And the name of the article had this black and white photo that it looked like a girl in a crazy position, right? And the name of the article was How to Take the BDSM Test That's Going Viral.
What?
I know.
This was an older man that looked like he could have been I don't know, football coach or something, retired, looked like a
football coach. I thought he could have been Bernie Sanders' brother.
Well, that, yeah. But I'm saying well retired, full, just little modest jacket on.
He's trimming those hairs on the weekly.
Yeah.
Old man, it said how to take the BDSM test that's going viral. So I have so many questions. I'm like, what?
And this was an article. It wasn't a pop-up ad or anything on his computer.
No, he was scrolling, and it was a black and white nude photo of a woman who contorted. Oh my God. Hold on. It's on Mashable. Oh, it's everywhere. It's also on Men's Health. It says it's a TikTok test. Okay.
What?
I'm going to Mashable.com. It says how to take the BDSM test that's going viral on TikTok and what it means.
Oh,
I guess it's like a personality test, but about sexual. Would you ever be into the
So this man at 10 a.m.
was taking a kink test
in the Delta Lounge that was full to capacity. People were standing outside because of the holiday travel traffic. Was openly taking a BDSM
to see how kinky he is.
Wow. I mean, when you gotta know, you gotta know. I guess.
Just looked over there, almost spit out my mimosa.
I saw you do a double take and then kind of look at me I can't talk to you right now. And then you just furiously started typing on your phone. I was like, I guess I'll hear about this on Tuesday.
Because I wanted to have verbatim what he was looking at. You guys, our grandparents are getting kinky.
Well, I guess that's the BuzzFeed effect of quizzes allowing you to really get to the core of who you are if you don't know. And maybe he is getting back out there.
Maybe.
And he wants to realize what he has to offer and who he's looking for.
What if he's freshly single? He was taking that trip to go get his groove back in the Bahamas or Jamaica. And
It's like, it is very
no,
bold.
he's probably just a perv.
It's very bold for him to do that. But I don't know if you remember when he got up, those two girls sat down next to us.
God bless America.
I started writing down, they came in hot.
They came in drunk from the night before.
So drunk from the night before. I just heard the girl say to the other one, I wish there was an IV bar in here. If there was an IV bar, I'd pay $500 for it right now. Just so drunk. And the girl goes, were we at a strip club? We were at a strip club at some point, right? Didn't you see the water bottle thing? There were the water bottle was on her nightstand this morning, and the photos of it, the water bottle photos. And then
what does that mean?
I don't know, but one of them was reminding the other one why there was a weird water bottle on the whole stand.
Wow.
And they just kept talking about how they didn't remember going to a strip club, and how I guess a woman that was maybe by herself in the strip club someone asked them if they were all together in a group, and the woman was like, I'm not with them at all, because they were that out of control.
No, I heard them saying, did we go to a strip club? Did we go to the strip club? But I was getting up to like do something else. And then she was rationalizing, I don't know, maybe like they were one of them's partner was going to be mad. But I heard her go, I mean, we went to a strip club. It's not like we were stripping.
There was a whole lot going on.
Those girls are coming in hot.
Yeah, she was like, I'm having at least 4 mimosas before I get on this plane. I was like, honestly, I feel like connected.
I had 2 mimosas last night, so not that big of a deal. I would also like to give a quick shout out to one of the people who came to our Phoenix show. It was I believe his girlfriend was the bigger fan, but he also enjoyed our podcast and wanted and came along despite having a full colonoscopy that morning.
Oh, he had endoscopy, he was.
He said it came from both ends.
Yeah, I said like that photo of the fingers that touch, that classic. Yeah. He said like that. God bless that beautiful soul that waited in the VIP line
chapel
to say hi. That
he walked up. It was a bit of a wooden.
In hindsight, yeah,
a wooden walk, and we're like, "Are you okay, bud?" He was like, They came in from both ends. And so for you to come do that and then come to our show, I have in my notes, colonoscopy guy. That's it. Oh my God. I saw this thing that I thought was so funny.
Okay.
That was a headline that says, Zooey Deschanel thinks her boyfriend, Jonathan Scott, and his twin brother, Drew, don't look alike at all.
What?
They're identical twins.
They're so identical. I mean, I feel like every time I'm in line at a grocery store, they're on the cover of a magazine, and it looks like it's just been carbon copied right next to each other.
Yes, absolutely. Like a Haley, like a Lindsay Lohan in Parent Trap situation where you're like, that's definitely identical because she's the same person. That was just movie magic. She's like, they don't look anything alike.
Wow.
I'm like,
wow.
So where are your quirky glasses? We need a new prescription.
Right. Did you take your glasses off? I wonder if when you're dating an identical twin, which I've never done in my life.
I don't know if I could.
I don't know if I could either. But if you're dating an identical twin, that either you tell yourself you know the difference, or you think it's rude to say that they look so similar. I don't know. I wonder if there's something embedded in her that's like, it's disrespectful to not know that my boyfriend or partner looks different.
It says in here that her sister is like, I can't tell them apart. if they have the same facial hair, because that's another thing. If you had an identical twin sister, first of all, I think I'd be in my head if my partner thought they were hot.
Yeah,
that's
I don't
just
know.
A weird.
I'd
be like, well, do you think my sister's hot? Because if you say no, I'm offended. But if you say yes, I'm offended.
I feel like there is such a dynamic of a world there that I have absolutely no ability to understand. Because when you only come into the world knowing that you and this person look alike, and that's the only experience you have in the entire world, and you have no idea what it's like to not look like one other person, that blows my mind. So anyway, I guess her whole reasoning is like, oh no, their personalities are so different, and I'm like, are they? But like, I mean, because they get a lot. Sure, one of them sells stuff, and the other one, and they're very lovely because we met Drew. Yeah.
At Hannah's wedding.
Yeah, and he was so nice.
Fun and cool.
Yeah, and his, I think now fiance, or maybe it was fiance then, they're just trying to make content and live their lives together and seem very grounded and normal, especially considering where he's come from in the world of entertainment and fame, that he's like, I just want to be a normal person. Meanwhile, my twin brother is dating Zoe Deschanel.
I mean,
and don't they have a show of like, here's us playing games or something, he and Zoe?
I don't know.
I think they have a TV game show of like them playing couples, like card games or something that they made during like pandemic
No,
times.
they tried to bring back a dating show, The Love Connection or something, and it was her with Michael Bolton.
What?
It was the weirdest casting of all time. Let me look it up. It was Zoe Deschanel and Michael Bolton, and I remember being like, guys, give me this job.
Well, that's like I saw someone watching on a plane, a daytime game show on the TV on the plane, and it was Jamil and the prankster guys.
Oh yeah, they had one too.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, so we're just
truly doing a Mad Libs.
We're doing a little mash it up, see who we get together, and then see what game they'll play.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of Mad Libs. Oh man. Okay, I went to Pilates last night.
How's Paul doing?
Pilates.
That'd be my drag king name. Please welcome to the stage, Pilates.
Oh, my abs hurt. No, Pilates. I went to Pilates last night. Pilates. Because like I told you, I was like panic attack mode, this and that. So I was just like, I gotta like go move my body, or I'm just gonna like sit here and stew and like whatever. So I went to Pilates, and I went to this new place, and it's one of the like reformer ones where you're like on the machine.
Yeah, that looks like a Nordic track kind of thing.
Totally. Yeah. You're like putting on resistance, and like there's bands and like it
intimidates me.
Speaking of BDSM.
Yeah.
I mean, that man would see that machine and be like, I'll take 3. So I went and did it. But this teacher, it's like, okay. It's kind of how you and I have had discussions about like when a pilot is too funny, or like like when you're like, I'm not here to get to know you. I appreciate
They're doing their type 5,
but I just need to sweat.
Yeah.
And like, I'd rather you like give me tips on how to do it correctly. Yep. She was just firing off things about her day and about like Janet Jackson's If came on. And she was just like, I think of this song every time I see a hot guy, where I'm like, oh, the things I could do to you, but then I keep walking. I was like, what are you saying?
She's doing a bit. She's probably picked out all of these songs. She has her whole like one-liners plugged into all of this, and she's just seeing what sticks.
So then she was like, I taught a class earlier today over on Hillhurst. We were across from blah 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 cafe. It just smelled like bacon for 4 hours. I said, yum yum, give me that bacon. I said, okay.
What?
I'm just trying to do some
what?
But the thing,
and also that would take me so out of the clenching and focus, because it is like minimal movements and all.
I know.
That.
I took an exercise class in a parking lot that's beside a Mexican restaurant, and in the morning all you smelled was chips being made. It was not okay. But the thing that she got me, that she said that like threw me the worst, is she goes, so I took a spin class earlier today, and she goes, and when we closed like the last song they rode to, she goes, it was an African children's choir singing Dolly Parton's Jolene, and it was just exactly what I needed. And I was like, I have so many questions. First of all, I love Dolly Parton more than anyone. I idolize her.
Yeah.
But I don't need to hear, it's about like a woman who's being cheated on. So why are they making this children's choir sing it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a very good first question.
Yeah, that was my first one.
Yeah, the other questions are, what mood are you in at the end of a exercise class that you're like, now's the time for the African Children's Choir to reprise Dolly Parton's song Jolene, to really send me off into the real world.
To really pump me up for the day.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
it's quite a tone settling on for the end of a class.
It was just like such a weird vibe of like, look, I love a choir remake, you know, I love all that jazz, but I was just like, we got to make better choice. We can't stick Dolly Parton on everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't work.
But also for her to say it was exactly what I needed.
I said, you need to hear angelic tiny voices singing about being left for another woman.
What about it exactly was what you needed in that moment? Because I think the exercise class should have done it for you. But that specific kind of mashup of music, I don't know. Yeah, very curious. You got to go back.
I'm going back immediately. Jill
curious.
Was a firecracker.
She sounds like it.
She was an absolute firecracker. So anyway, but I did the Pilates.
Good for you.
What did I say?
Pilates here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I walked on the treadmill the other day just to like sweat a little bit.
For you.
Just for something. Same thing of like anxiety from being back from traveling and then like a bunch of other stuff going on and just being like, I just need to sit and sweat for a second.
Sit and sweat?
Well, I mean, sit in one place. Stand.
Like, girl, you need to go to the doctor.
If you see how I use my treadmill, you'd be like, that's wrong.
However,
wrong.
you know what has been happening lately?
Huh?
I've been waking up in a sweat. I don't know if it's like induced by nightmares and my heart is racing or what, but I woke up a few times in the last month just being like, oh, this is... Like, you know when you see people in the movies wake up like sweaty?
Cold sweat.
You're like, oh, please. That's never happened to me.
Oh, it's happened to me. And it's usually when I have too many toxins in my body. And my body decides nighttime is the time to pour them out onto the sheets.
Well, your body subconsciously is like, hey,
we're
you know she's going to wake up and put more bad shit in here. We got to get rid of it while she's not actually awake.
Well, I have this mouth guard now.
Oh, I know. Tell me everything.
Oh, I don't know how to. I mean, look, the weird child in me that never had braces kind of loves putting it in for a second, hearing it click into my teeth, top and bottom, and then I immediately feel an overwhelming sense of panic that I'm stuck in this like literally jaw of life situation.
Oh, no.
Because it's like heavy duty. Like I had to, it's not just a regular like rubber mouth guard because it's supposed to also, it's like curved at the bottom to help kind of retrain your jaw not to grind at night.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm loosely like letting myself wear it for a little bit, but I've been having dreams about like having shit stuck in my mouth.
Oh God,
all night long for the last couple of nights that I'll wake up and have to take it out. So I haven't slept like a full night with it in because it also your mouth feels like there's something in it like food, so it just automatically creates
Did you start like choking?
So much saliva. No,
I was wondering about that, and that goes like the idea of like a built up saliva really makes me want to vomit.
So it's a real learning curve for me right now of trying to use it. However, I will say in the morning my teeth, like when I do take it off, it does feel like it's kept them all in the like good place.
Really?
From grinding, I can see that my teeth are becoming more crowded because it's pushing all of my teeth like to the front more. So, I mean, for people that want to get rid of gaps in their teeth, just start grinding at night.
No, never.
Unconsciously. But it has been, all of my dreams have been like, I can't breathe, or there's something like covering my mouth in some capacity. And then I wake up and realize I've had this giant thing in there and I have to take it out because it's just like too crossing over into dreamland. Whoa. Yeah. So I've been like waking up with like 4 hours. Also, I think programming to doing shows. Yeah. Just the anxiety of going, I need to wake up. So my body goes, we've had 4 hours. That's enough to get through the day. So we're up now.
Damn. What was, this is a weird thing to say. What was that dream you had about me recently?
Oh, when we were on our way to the airport, I wish I wrote it down specifically. I was like, there was one part that I had stuff in my mouth because it was like the first time away from home that I was wearing this grinder. But then the other part of it that was happening right before I woke up is that you had a yogurt parfait that had many different layers of yogurt. And I don't know who you were explaining it to. It was some older man that was disinterested from the start. But
wow, it really was true to life.
No, but you were explaining so emphatically exactly what every layer of yogurt was and why you were right about it.
It was a trifle.
Yeah, it was like fully, it was like a trifle, but all different types of yogurt. And you're like, and the bottom has cookies in it because that's where the good stuff is. That's the reward at the end of the trifle. And it was so emphatic. This guy was just like, not saying mean things or anything, just literally listening to you. And because he wasn't responding, you were like going harder on explaining what each yogurt level was. And I was like,
ugh. Also, I hate yogurt, which is why that's so funny.
I'm not a super fan of it.
And I wish I liked it because I know well, first of all, it's so good for your guts.
Yeah.
But also, like when we were growing up, when we were in the 90s, I feel like, or maybe I was just paying more attention.
Yeah.
There were so many commercials. It was like the heyday of like cool yogurt.
Yeah, and Go-Gurt, which I hate so much.
Yeah,
That's
I don't need a
worst.
squeeze tube at all.
No.
But it would be like, oh, and this one you mix in and then it changes colors. Or like Trix, that cereal had a yogurt.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I feel like yogurt was like every commercial there was a kid skateboarding.
Yeah, trying to get kids to eat yogurt, and it just didn't hit.
And I just hated it, and I felt like I was missing out on a perfectly portable lunchbox food. I really fuck.
Well, on that note, guys. So,
oh my God.
We have a little bit, like Mamrie said, of our live show from Phoenix that was super fun. So enjoy this.
Oh yeah, well hold on before we get into it.
Yeah.
Our Boston show, we have a couple shows in January.
Yes.
Our Boston show is sold out.
Woo!
We do have a few more tickets left in New York. We have tickets in Philly and we have tickets in Tampa. But so go ahead and get them if you were thinking about getting a gift for someone, or if someone is confused on what to get you, then just you go to thismightgetweird.com.
It's a great gift.
Or to patreon.com/thismightgetweird, where we, have fun times all the times.
Also, just so you know, for anyone that was curious, our Tampa show was originally 21 plus, now it has been moved down to 18 plus. So anyone, thank you for a couple of you that message asking what the deal was. Deal's been switched, changed, and accommodated for you.
We got to figure it out. But here we are in Tampa. We are talking about a millionaire German Shepherd.
Yes.
We are talking about diapers in space.
Diapers in space.
And we're also talking about capri pants.
Oh, yes.
Some good stuff. So enjoy. There is a lot to be grateful for this holiday season, but I am super grateful for a razor that doesn't carve me up like a Thanksgiving turkey every time I try to shave my legs. So thank you, Athena Club, for changing everything. Athena's Club Razor is designed with built-in skin guards to help prevent razor burn, thank you, while being gentle on all these curves. The blade's surrounded by a water-activated serum with shea butter and hyaluronic acid, which is basically just like the holy grail of skincare. And the razor kit's only $9 and comes with 2 blade heads, a magnetic hook for shower storage, and your choice of handle color. Mine is blue. I'm obsessed with it. I know I'm a broken record, but truly, Grace and I were literally just talking today about how it's the best razor and both of us need to re-up our orders. Plus, they're going to send you replacement blades with free shipping, so you never have to even think about it. You got to try out their Cloud Shave Foam. It is the premium experience for nourishing your skin while shaving. I'm telling you, gone are the days of razor burn, okay? I don't get carved just like a turkey. I get plucked like a turkey, and I don't want that kind of rash. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So show your skin you care with the Athena Club Razor Kit. Sign up today and you'll get 20% off your first order. Just go to athenaclub.com and use promo code WEIRD. That's ATHENACLUB.com with promo code WEIRD for 20% off. Whew!
Holidays are stressful. That's just fact. When your family is constantly asking you about your love life, your work, your school, or literally anything at all, you don't have to get caught up in your feels. Try Feels, the best way to feel better. Feels is a premium CBD that clears your head and gets you feeling your best. It's hassle-free, delivered directly to your door, and super easy to take. You just put a few drops under your tongue, and after a few minutes, Feels naturally reduces your stress, anxiety, pain, and sleeplessness with no hangover or addiction. I've tried Feels before, big fan and advocate of CBD, and it is important with any CBD that you find your right dose since everyone is different. And Feels offers a free CBD hotline to help find your perfect dose. So if you're interested, start feeling better with Feels. Become a member today by going to feels.com/TMGW, and you'll get 50% off your first order with free shipping. That's Feels, FEALS.com/TMGW to become a member and get 50% automatically taken off your first order with free shipping. Feels.com/TMGW. Sorry, we forgot to do our vocal warm-ups. All right.
Can I just say something?
I guess so. That's the point of this.
Oh. I'm so fucking over these jumpsuits.
Yeah. I'm glad you said it.
I hate it. No, they're very cute. We look like anime convicts.
Yeah.
But I don't like it because we've been washing them
Can you believe? Can you believe? We do laundry because
But they've been
corduroy absorbs and holds on to so much.
so many things. But no, we've been washing them, and so they've been shrinking.
Yeah.
And so now I've got like the weird, like the high water.
Yeah, well, that's how mine started out without shrinking.
It's like the no man's land between Capri.
Yeah. Are
Yeah.
Capri's a thing other than the juice?
Capri Sun?
Yeah.
I mean, there's like an entire city in Italy.
No, I meant like the fashion, the pants.
City, right?
The Capri pants. Remember, Old Navy really had a moment with those for a second.
I had a moment with those.
Did you?
I think when I was about 19, I dressed like I was 45 and freshly divorced. I'm like, yeah, I'll do a white capri pant with a flat and a billowing top. Fuck yeah. That'll show him. Fucking joint custody.
Fuck you, Rick.
In college, like, why does no one want to fuck? Let me slide down my capri pants.
They are.
It's also the really skinny cigarettes.
Capri
Do
is
they still
up.
make those? Capri cigarettes? Remember when it
yeah.
was like, yeah, I only smoke Capris? It's like,
Wow.
they're like lollipop stems.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so Capri has just like a monopoly on like the cringiest and the coolest situations out there.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everything that's Capri is like cool aunt. Capri
Cool.
pants. She goes to Italy. She smokes tiny cigs.
Yeah, it's her eat, pray, love. Yeah.
Anyway, I had to get it out.
Whew. Yeah, these you guys, these are the last shows that we will be wearing these jumpsuits because we have. No, it's not all.
No,
it's
it's fine.
good. It's very good.
Well,
It's
burn
very
them
good.
and
You guys can get them.
Phoenix.
They're at Urban Outfitters. They're not- I can't wait because the crotch area just keeps creeping up.
Oh, girl.
It's like it's trying to tell my crotch a secret constantly, and I want it to get away. So if you see me adjusting, it's that.
Okay. All right.
And that's not me trying to hide any other medical issue going on down there. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm joking. We're having lulls.
You got any stories? You want me to get into one? What's
Well,
the
here's a
vibes?
story that's kind of like a murder mystery, but not really at all.
We're only
It's-
doing this for like 10 more minutes.
No,
and
I
we
know.
got other shit
no,
to do,
no,
Grace.
it's a quick thing. So this morning we got guys 6-part. Here we go. This morning, getting on the flight, we got on a flight at like 8 a.m.,
Grace fucking sucked.
which was basically yesterday, and I was in the TSA line, and this guy just kept turning around and looking at me. We're all masked up. And he just kept looking, and I was like, he's looking past me, whatever. I'm too tired. I don't make eye contact with anyone.
Not even me. We've been friends for like 15 years.
I just, she's got blue eyes. Right? Green, blue.
Depends on what I'm wearing.
Well, we finally get through, and we're grabbing our bags out of the machine, and he like looks to me and he goes, "Are you?" And I was about to be like, "Mm-hmm." And he goes, "Are you the girl that plays guitar on TikTok?"
Wait, what?
And I was like, no. No, I'm definitely not that at all. And I don't know who that is.
Who is
and now
it?
I'm freaking fascinated because
Are you that girl?
I have to meet her now. Or
Does
acknowledge her.
anyone know?
Yeah,
Good,
I mean,
we're
that's
too
the
cool for
biggest
that
thing ever.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
Just
But
kidding.
then
I like TikTok.
But then he was on our flight.
That was awkward. He was right in front of us with his girlfriend, which makes me think he was kind of hitting on you.
And he might be here in the audience right now. It's the other
He
thing
did fly to Phoenix.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh.
That was my big.
If you guys
curiosity.
hear a couple break up after the show,
It's just my natural morning 8 a.m. power I have.
good for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Someone said to me, "Are you that 90-year-old who curses on TikTok? Are you that abuela who drinks too much?" I said, "Yes, I am."
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
hold on. I have a story.
Oh, okay.
A really cool story that I'm. Okay, I love this. The sorry.
I thought you were just looking at a photo of yourself
I
on
was
your
like,
phone.
oh,
I love this.
Front-facing camera. I love this. Okay, here's an article that just came out.
Okay.
Millionaire dog selling Miami villa once owned by Madonna.
Hold on. This is the Mad Libs. This is the Mad Libs sentence. Millionaire dog.
Yeah. Okay.
The dog is selling the home.
Yes.
That was once owned by Madonna.
Yes.
Go on.
So there's a German Shepherd named Gunther.
Yes. Gunthers are always very entrepreneurial.
They are. From that lives in Miami, not from Miami.
Okay.
But its owner, like, basically left everything to Gunther. I was trying to say it like more like
German
way.
yeah. He's a transplant, yeah.
So the owner left the estate, left Gunther the vast fortune and an 8-bedroom waterfront home once owned by Material Girl singer.
You can do this? You can just leave everything.
But listen to this shit.
I can't wait to call my brother Tim and be like, you're not getting it. Goose is getting it.
That's what I was gonna say. There's been multiple Gunthers. So Gunther.
Wait, multiple
Yeah,
dogs?
like
So,
this was left to
Gunther
OG
1?
Gunther.
Okay.
Gunther.
Yeah.
Like in the 90s, and there's been 4 other Gunthers. So this staff of people just takes care of this dog. And like, to me, I go, that's them just throwing parties in a mansion and being like, the dog wanted one.
Yeah. Gunther wanted to celebrate Oktoberfest. How can we stop him?
Gunther offered to do my bachelor party. But so anyway, they're finally selling it. It's a Tuscan-style villa.
Wait, so Madonna owned this before the Gunther franchise
In the
owned
90s.
this? Okay.
Remember I told you once my cousin was washing windows in Miami and he washed Madonna's skylight and she was fighting with Vanilla Ice?
Look.
It's true. It's the same cousin that fought alligators for a living.
Yeah. All right.
We'll sidebar.
Yeah, you've told me so much.
It's the
and
same
that
house.
doesn't come to mind.
So anyway, it's on the market for $32 million. The owner was German Countess Carlotta Liebenstein, and she died in 92, left it to this fucking dog. And now that dog's lineage has had it ever since. That's what I think our royal family should be.
Yeah. Wait, so once this gets sold, it's no longer in the Gunther property. So Gunther's got to go live a regular life after this?
Well, apparently Gunther's caretaker, like the number one
Yeah.
that Gunther loves,
Yeah.
is going to go live at her house.
He's going to go live in her house.
Yeah, but where's that 32 mil go?
Ooh. It seems like we could write like the fucked up Homeward Bound version of this movie.
No, but I was like, if I left everything to Beans...
Which I don't.
I
Look,
don't
you have so much life left. I do not put it past you that that's what you end up doing.
Well, if I gave it to Beans, is fixed. But if we could reverse that, I don't know if Beans gonna have much of a lineage. Like, it's just gonna come out a cockroach, and then a piece of lint, and then a speck of dirt. Anyway, that story made me laugh.
That is I can't wait to follow up on it. I gotta know who the new homeowners are and what Gunther describes the property as. I want to look at the listing now. This is a not similar story, but an article I saw that
You're like, cat wins a yacht.
well, this is the almost. I mean, that's everything from that one website that I look up odd news stories on. It's just like dog and bucket win lottery together. Guys, if you're not on it, upi.com/odd news. Oh, man. No, this headline is called Broken Toilet Means SpaceX Crew is Stuck Using Diapers. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, someone said yes, like they were part of that crew.
Yeah, someone's like, been there.
Yeah.
0
How did it go? I mean, I'm pulling at my crotch all night tonight.
Yeah.
So for someone with a much more illustrious profession
Right.
to be
Wow.
reduced to diapers, I haven't followed up on whether it's actually happened, but they seem to play it off real cool. One of the astronauts, Megan MacArthur, said the situation has been described as, quote, suboptimal.
She's too smart for her own good.
Yeah, that space flight is full of lots of little challenges. This is just one more that we'll encounter and take care of in our mission. So we're not too worried about it. Look, we're super close. We're so close. I don't know if I would ever want to be around you in a diaper.
I would change your diaper.
That's a great thing to say. actions speak louder than words.
I don't know.
And the way my gastrointestinal system's going.
Do they make like freeze-dried tequila for space? I just pop a little chewable margaritas, get in there. Well, what was the process before? You get on a toilet and just
Well, that's the thing is they
don't let
had to deal with a toilet leak. They were pulling up panels in the SpaceX capsule and discovering pools of urine. So they're doing a lot.
How much money goes into this?
Well, it makes me wonder, like, what is Elon Musk's fucking situation? And I hope they're telling him he has to wear a diaper from start to finish.
Ugh, God.
That's all.
The name Elon Musk was grosser to me than this entire story. That was the first thing that made me scoff. Ugh. Look, I need to process this, and this kind of went to shit. And you know what? I'm gonna say this.
I told you.
Yeah, this got weird.